arrived at her new school dragging her suitcase behind her. But not long after stepping onto campus, she immediately felt the gap between social classes. Just then a motorcycle suddenly raced across the field. The boy riding it never bothered to slow down. His wheels rolled right over a water hose on the ground. The next second a stream of water shot into the air and drenched Anna from head to toe. She stood there frozen, instantly becoming the target of everyone's laughter. The person responsible was Mike, the most popular rich kid in school, good-looking and born into wealth. He had never experienced hardship a day in his life. The more Anna thought about it, the angrier she became. So she marched straight toward Mike, determined to get an explanation. But at that very moment, a baseball suddenly came flying toward her. Just as it was about to hit her, someone caught it with one hand. Faced with the soaking wet Anna, Mike showed absolutely no remorse. Instead, he blamed her for not watching where she was going, then turned around and walked away without another word. When Anna finally got to the classroom, she discovered that her seat was directly in front of Mike's. From that day on, they became desk neighbors, with one sitting in front of the other. The next day, the math tests were handed back. As usual, the class president announced the scores, but when it came time to read Anna's name, there was a noticeable pause. Then the test paper was placed face down on her desk. That small detail immediately drew attention. The other students began looking her way, and laughter quickly spread across the room. Anna felt so embarrassed she wanted to disappear. Mike silently watched everything happen. When he saw Anna leave with her test paper, he assumed she was going to correct her mistakes, so he deliberately grabbed her workbook and held it high above his head, putting it where she could never reach it. As they struggled over it, a personal item fell out from inside the book. Anna's face instantly turned bright red. She hurriedly crouched down to pick everything up, then ran out of the classroom with tears in her eyes, looking at the items scattered across the floor, and then at Anna running away. Mike finally realized that he had taken the joke way too far. Later he personally returned the notebook, but Anna wanted nothing to do with him. She even warned him to stay away from her, then deliberately shoved her chair backward, crushing his foot underneath it. But when she opened her workbook, she noticed many new markings inside. Several important questions had been circled, and tucked between the pages was a note, with only one sentence written on it. If you get stuck on a problem, come find me anytime. After school, Anna and her friend went to get something to eat, but before they got very far, a boy stopped them in their tracks. He was helping Mike walk, and claimed that Anna had injured his foot, so he wanted her to accompany them to the cafeteria. In truth, Mike did not want to bother her, and kept giving his classmates signals with his eyes, but the boy completely missed the hint. Instead, he directly told Anna, either come with us, or give us your meal card. Anna could only stare at him in disbelief, and eventually handed over her meal card. Not long afterward, Mike arrived at the cafeteria. The moment he stepped inside, he froze, because in the most isolated corner, he saw Anna sitting there all by herself, and on the tray in front of her, there was nothing but a plain dry bread roll.